I was born a city girl. I helped out in a farm down in Nova Scotia as a teenager. And I mean, I love animals. I've always loved animals. Never ever crossed my mind that I would ever have a farm. Last place we lived, I suggested to get 6 chickens. And then it just become 12 and 18 and 22, and people call it chicken math. Chickens were bought at the co-op. The sheep we bought from a lady outside of Fredericton. I have a rescued pig from Fredericton who couldn't get along with his other piggy friends. We have 2 mini goats that we bought outright. The Pekings came from my sister-in-law. The runners were bought at a farm in Havelock, and we've hatched out tons and tons more. We've got baby ducks that we incubated that are now juvenile. They've got their fluff is nearly gone. The Pekings here, we've got 2 male and 1 female. You can tell the difference because the males have a little curly Q on the back of their tail, and the female has a much lighter beak. The boys have a very bright orange beak. The color, they've got a very good color to them. If they get ruddy or raggly, their feathers will split and just look rough looking ducks, but they're very healthy. The diet comes into play. The fact that they get to eat grass and bugs and everything outside makes for a healthy duck. It's not hard to look at a duck and tell that it's healthy. We have Korean people that enjoy them. We have the Chinese. I've also made contact with a Russian lady and somebody from Romania that are super interested in duck eggs. It encourages us to put more ducks in the incubator. Breed to death. But don't let it stop you. Go out and get ducks. And my suggestion is adult ducks to start with. The younger ones are a little more unstable, likely to pass away. The hardest thing about keeping ducks, probably just looking after the water situation, really. Because everything else, if we run out of feed on 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, they can get by until Monday by foraging and getting what they need outside. But the water thing is a big deal. That's my biggest recommendation is the water. Like, you have to be on top of the water. They're fed, in the beginning, they're fed a chick starter. When they get older, we go to a game bird because it needs to be in a higher protein. They're fed in the morning and at night. So they get quite a bit in the morning because I like to top them up. And then at night they get a lighter meal because they're going to bed. They're not free fed. They don't have food all the time, but they get lots. And they forage. Even the young ones in their pen right now, they'll forage through the straw and find little bugs and things like that. And then our outdoor ducks are always on patrol. We like all our animals free range as much as we can. That is about as much caging as we do. And they have the option, like if they go out the other end of the barn, they'd be out in the opened area as well. So this whole setup here seems to be what they like. They come out their duck door in the morning and they hang out here, likely because their pools are here and they've got the access to the water. There's water all over the yard, but they're partial to the pools. I wouldn't buy ducks that are caged. There are behaviour problems. Drakes can get mean. Well, for that matter, they all can get mean. So we have a family-friendly farm with little kids and special needs kids coming here, so I need to know that as much as possible, our critters are all going to be kind to little people.